but I know sometimes you don't read what is very important, especially in the area you tend to focus on your area of training. There's a document that the Treasury publishes every month. It is called the Statement of Actual Revenue and Net Expenditure Issues of the government, the national government. They tell us every month how money has been used. If you got that document, you will realize how much money is abused in this country. The other day I saw lecturers were on strike demanding about 7 billion shillings. If you look at that statement of actual revenue and net expenditure issues for January this year, look at the salaries of judges and other people who are paid from the consolidated fund services, whose salaries are paid directly from the consolidated fund. You will find that in January this year, using the account for those salaries, which was supposed to be 301 million per month, about 20 billion shillings was taken out. That's over and above, that was 19.6 billion shillings was taken out. I've raised a question in the Senate to try and know where that money went. Now look at lecturers being on strike, doctors being on strike. We say we don't have money, and 19.6 billion shillings is siphoned out of the consolidated fund using the salaries of judges in January. In February, they go back and pay the 301 million for those services. So there's enough money in this country. We need financial discipline. We need to make sure that our money goes to build this country. And the main building block of this country is education. And I'm one person who strongly believes that we should be working towards fully funded education from the nursery school or pre-education to the first degree in the university. That's what we must do if we want to compete with Korea, we want to compete with China, we want to compete with other people. We must get a properly educated population. And because it's not my day, I don't want to get too excited and go on and on. So I'll end my speech there, and I'll thank you all for this occasion. I congratulate the lecturers, I congratulate the students, and I pray that you bring some of your challenges to the Senate. We only read about these challenges in the newspapers. We have got a forum where you can engage and you can influence the budgets, but they only go to the National Assembly, they never come to the Senate. The Senate is a much smaller house, it's more deliberative. We are only 47 who vote. We are 67, 20 nominated. They don't have a vote. Only those who are elected have a vote. We are only 47, and if you come to the Senate, I will plead that you come to the Senate and bring us your issues so that we can also be able to be engaged in university education formally through that house and see how we can partner with the universities to achieve the dream of this country, which is to have a modern economy and a modern state. So with those few remarks, I thank you very much, and I invite the PS to come and address the